If not, those in favor of the balance, I'll declare them carried. Alderman Nicholson, question number 66.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to refer that to the Executive Committee.
Is there a seconder? Alderman Elsey.
Just to speak on that, if I could, Mr. Chairman, briefly.
Direction only, please.
Direction only. I think it has to go to the Executive Committee because it could affect possibly some dealings with the implementation of the Delcan report, and I believe there may be some merit to the City of Oshawa taking a position on the matter.
Alderman Ed Kolodzi.
Sure, I don't think it should go to the Executive Committee. It deals with the airport. If anything, it should go to the Community Services Committee, but I'd be satisfied with it going as suggested by the clerk to receive and file it.
Any, no, I have to deal with the motion I have on the floor. Any further discussion on the motion to refer to Executive Committee? Those in favor, please indicate. Contrary? Fails the floor. Alderman Ed Kolodzi.
As worded by the clerk, receive and file.
I need a seconder.
Yes.
Harold. Discussion on the receive and file on 66. Alderman Nicholson.
Yeah, unfortunately, it would have been, I think, better to go to the Executive, but that's defeated. I don't believe we should receive and file it. I believe it's a totally erroneous position of the Regional Council in supporting, they call it a regional aviation airport. No one has yet to be able to define whatever a regional aviation airport is. The report from the Planning Department and the Planning Commissioner of Durham Region indicates not a regional aviation airport. That was some sugarcoating put on by the committee and the regional chairman. He's actually advocating an international airport along the lines of Pearson on that site. I believe that this, in fact, opens up a whole new can of worms. It affects future development, re-dumps in the area, re-conservation areas. It really does create a whole series of problems both for the region of Durham as a whole, and I believe for the citizens of Oshawa in particular. I believe quite clearly that our city, being the largest city in Durham region, should be passing a motion not supporting a Pickering International Airport. It's already been defeated once by the people of Pickering. It's been defeated once by the province of Ontario, where they refused to support a Pickering International Airport. We as a city, I believe, have a responsibility to our fellow municipalities in Durham region to take positions that benefit the people of their municipalities. The overwhelming majority of residents of Pickering oppose a Pickering International Airport, as do, I think, the overwhelming majority of their councillors. Rather than simply receive and file this as something of a document that simply should be read and thrown away, and that's what receive and file means, we in fact should be taking a clear position on the Pickering International Airport, because it will, and I mark my words, it will have an effect on the future development of the Oshawa Municipal Airport and the future growth of this city. And I think quite clearly that it is irresponsible for this city to see something like this and not take a position on the matter.
Are you ready for the question? On the receive and file. Alderman McLean.
Okay, brief comment. If Mr. Nicholson is prepared to move that motion, I would certainly be prepared to second it. I think it's receive and file. It's trash as far as I'm concerned. But if you're prepared to make that motion,
Alderman Beale.
Mr. Mayor, I think that this is premature. No discussion has been taken place within the committees. This has strictly been done at the regional level from the chairman seat, and no report has come forward from the committee as to whether or not the committee is in favor of it, and I think that this is premature, and I would suggest everybody to receive and file it.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman.
Would you state the point of order?
Yes.
I believe the comments made by the previous speaker are erroneous, as the matter did come from the Planning Committee of the region of Durham.
That may be true, but it's not a point of order. On the motion to receive and file, those in favor?
Didn't come from the committee.
Down those opposed. That's